Every artist has a story, but few stories echo with the intensity of Christopher Noel Dorsey's journey. Known to the world as BG, this hip-hop legend rose from the unforgiving streets of New Orleans to claim his spot among rap royalty. His voice was an anthem for the streets, his style defined an era, and his lavish lifestyle reflected the highs of his career. But when legal troubles threatened to silence his voice, BG showed the world that resilience isn't just a word, it's a way of life. From million-dollar mansions and jaw-dropping car collections to an 11-year prison sentence that changed everything, this is the story of BG, a man who refuses to be defined by his past. Chapter 1: The Early Struggles That Shaped a Legend. In the heart of New Orleans, Louisiana, a city that pulses with music and culture yet struggles with deep-rooted inequalities, a young boy named Christopher Noel Dorsey found himself navigating a world of hardship. Growing up in the Furet neighborhood, BG faced the kind of challenges that can either break a person or forge them into something extraordinary. Tragedy struck early when his father was killed during a robbery. For a 12-year-old boy, this loss was devastating. Yet amidst the grief, Christopher discovered a lifeline: music. He began rapping as an outlet for his emotions, adopting the name Lil Doogie. In the rhythmic beats and raw lyrics, he found a way to express his pain, his dreams, and his determination to rise above the circumstances he was born into. It wasn't long before fate intervened. Lil Doogie crossed paths with a young Dwayne Carter, better known today as Lil Wayne. Their connection was instantaneous, built on a shared love of rap and a shared determination to succeed. Together, they began performing and recording, laying the foundation for what would become one of the most iconic careers in hip-hop history. Chapter 2: BG Meets Cash Money Records. The next pivotal chapter of BG's life began in 1993, when he met Brian Birdman Williams, co-founder of Cash Money Records. Birdman saw potential in the young rapper, whose gritty lyrics and commanding stage presence set him apart. It wasn't long before BG signed with Cash Money Records, and the legend of Baby Gangsta began to take shape. Under the guidance of Birdman, BG released his first solo albums, Chopper City and It's All on You. These projects established him as a rising star in the southern rap scene. His lyrics, raw and unapologetic, spoke to the realities of street life, resonating with fans across the country. But it was his involvement with the Hot Boys that truly propelled him to fame. Alongside Lil Wayne, Juvenile, and Turk, BG became part of a group that redefined southern rap. Their second album, Guerrilla Warfare, went platinum, and singles like I Need a Hot Girl became cultural touchstones. The Hot Boys were unstoppable, their success fueled by their authenticity and undeniable talent. Chapter 3: Mansions, Cars, and Luxury. With fame came fortune, and BG embraced his success with open arms. His love for the finer things in life was evident in his real estate ventures and impressive car collection. The mansions of BG. In 1999, BG purchased a stunning mansion in his hometown of New Orleans for $1.5 million. This property was a testament to his roots, featuring classic New Orleans architecture with wrought iron balconies and lush gardens. It was a peaceful retreat amid the chaos of fame. However, the unpredictable real estate market forced him to sell it in 2004 for $800,000, a significant financial loss. Undeterred, BG turned his sights to Miami. In 2005, he acquired a sleek penthouse for $2 million. This luxurious property boasted breathtaking ocean views and a modern open floor plan. The penthouse wasn't just a home, it was a statement of success. Yet, like his New Orleans mansion, it too was sold at a loss, fetching $1.2 million in 2010. His final notable investment was a $500,000 condo in Atlanta, purchased in 2007. Positioned in the heart of the city, this property offered proximity to Atlanta's thriving cultural and business scenes. However, the 2008 financial crisis dealt a severe blow, and by 2012, the condo was sold for a mere $3,000. A fleet of luxury cars. If BG's real estate ventures reflected his ambition, his car collection reflected his style. Among the jewels in his garage was the Bentley Continental GT, a car that combined speed with sophistication. Worth $200,000, it was a fitting choice for a man who valued both performance and elegance. Then there was the Rolls-Royce Phantom, a symbol of opulence. This $500,000 masterpiece featured handcrafted interiors, including a starlit ceiling that made every ride feel like a journey through the cosmos. Finally, the Ferrari F430 Spider brought an element of thrill to BG's collection. With a roaring V8 engine and a sleek, aerodynamic design, this $222,000 sports car was as exhilarating as it was beautiful. Chapter 4. The Downfall, Legal Troubles and Prison. BG's meteoric rise in the rap industry came to an abrupt halt in 2009 when a routine traffic stop in Covington, Louisiana, spiraled into a legal nightmare. Police discovered illegal firearms in his vehicle, along with evidence of drug possession, leading to multiple serious charges. The most damning of these were gun possession and witness tampering, the latter stemming from BG's efforts to convince an associate to falsely claim ownership of the weapon found during the stop. The weight of these charges culminated in 2012 when BG was handed an 11-year prison sentence. Behind bars, BG faced a harsh reality. Stripped of his freedom, he was also cut off from the career he had built and the fans who had idolized him. The world outside continued to evolve. New rappers emerged, the music industry underwent seismic shifts, and hip-hop trends changed. Yet, despite the physical and cultural isolation, BG's influence remained palpable. His past hits, particularly his work with the Hot Boys, continued to resonate, ensuring his legacy endured. In September 2023, after serving over a decade of his sentence, BG was finally released. His return was marked by a poignant reunion with Birdman, the Cash Money Records mogul who had mentored him from the start. The moment underscored the enduring bond between the two, despite the many challenges they had faced. However, BG's freedom came with conditions. Transferred to a halfway house, he began the transition back into society under federal supervision. His life was tightly monitored, with strict rules about performances, collaborations, and associations. Adjusting to these restrictions required focus and resilience, traits BG had developed over years of hardship. Now, with his legal battles behind him, BG stands at the crossroads of redemption, poised to re-establish his career and rebuild his legacy. Chapter 5. The legal battles continue. BG's release from prison in September 2023 was a moment of triumph, but it didn't signify the end of his legal challenges. In the months that followed, accusations of supervised release violations threatened to derail his fresh start. Among the claims brought against him was an allegation that BG had performed at a concert in Las Vegas without obtaining the necessary clearance from his probation officer. This performance alongside rapper Lil Boosie in February 2024 became a focal point of the dispute. Further complicating matters were allegations tied to his collaborations on recent projects. Authorities claimed that BG failed to secure permission for releasing an album, Choppers and Bricks, alongside Gucci Mane in December 2023. They also flagged two music videos, Really Understand and Yellow Tape, produced and released early in 2024. These accusations were compounded by objections to his association with fellow artists who, like him, had prior felony convictions. The restrictions on his supervised release prohibited unnecessary contact with individuals with criminal histories, making his partnerships with Lil Boosie and Gucci Mane a point of contention. However, BG's legal team was quick to push back, arguing that the allegations were based on miscommunications and administrative errors. They provided evidence showing that BG had secured proper permissions for many of the contested activities while living in a halfway house. Also, they emphasized that his associations with other artists were professional in nature, aimed at reviving his career rather than violating terms. Support poured in from influential figures like Birdman and leaders of organizations BG had contributed to, showcasing his efforts to rebuild his life and positively impact his community. These endorsements highlighted his resilience and determination, portraying him as a man committed to transformation despite the obstacles in his path. Chapter 6. Net Worth 2024. BG's net worth in 2024 is estimated at approximately $2 million, a far cry from the fortune he commanded during his prime. This figure reflects the toll of years spent battling legal challenges and enduring financial setbacks. From investments in real estate that failed to yield profits to the loss of momentum during his 11-year imprisonment, his journey has been marked by highs and lows. However, this modest net worth doesn't tell the full story. BG's talent, influence, and enduring fan base provide a strong foundation for a potential resurgence. His collaborations with major names like Birdman, Gucci Mane, and Lil Boosie showcase his ability to remain relevant in a constantly evolving industry. With his legal troubles behind him, BG stands poised to reclaim his place in the rap world. His second act could not only rebuild his wealth, but also surpass his earlier success. Chapter 7. The Road to Redemption. As BG looks to the future, his focus is clear: reclaiming his place in the music industry and giving back to the community. His experiences have shaped him into a man who understands the value of second chances, not just for himself, but for others who face similar struggles. Music remains at the heart of his plans. Fans eagerly await new releases, collaborations, and performances that showcase the unique voice that made him a star. But beyond music, BG is committed to using his platform for good. Whether through mentorship programs, community outreach, or simply sharing his story, he is determined to make a positive impact. Christopher BG. Dorsey's journey is a powerful reminder that resilience and reinvention are the keys to overcoming life's greatest challenges. From the streets of New Orleans to the heights of fame, through the depths of legal troubles and back again, his story is one of triumph, struggle, and an unwavering commitment to growth. For more incredible stories about the rich, the famous, and the resilient, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come.